Hello, Retro Bro here. Give you another silly Saturday Showdown battle against my friend Go Dude tonight. And we both have our silly teams, and this match is about to go on the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and open with the Axis defense because just putting hazards down on the field is a good idea considering this team doesn't have synergy at all. So since I don't really have too many strong attackers or people that take hits too well, this is actually the best Pokemon on my team, and setting up those hazards are really going to make a huge difference. So it goes into Altaria. I want to go ahead and Toxic this thing. It goes for the Cotton Guard, nice. This actually gives me time to try to stall it out. Also, if he's using Cotton Guard, chances is it's defensive, so while the Toxic hit him, I'll have time to keep setting up spikes as well. So that's always the thing. Ooh, but he carries the Draco Meteor too, which misses. Okay, but since I do know he wants the Draco Meteor, I'm just going to let him protect his turn, because he's probably going to go for another one anyway. He's actually really thinking through his moves and taking a little bit longer than I thought. The whole thing with Silly Saturdays is to do little like funny weird sets, so it's all in fun. You really don't have to think as hard because, you know, this isn't a competitive match. So he goes into Executor and he sets up Reflect. That's good for me because I was setting up the Toxic, so it's kind of helping me with stall time. And he shows me he wants to do the Leaf Storm, so the Axis defenses are usually slow, so I'm going to go ahead and recover. Oh, but I'm actually faster than Executor. Well, Leaf Storm didn't hurt too much, so I'll just go ahead and recover for this turn. And he goes for the Power Swap. Nice move. By doing that, it actually switches, so his special attack is no longer down, making it set up for the Leaf Storm. But oh, he didn't want to go for the Leaf Storm again. He actually Resto Chesto set. Not bad of a move at all. Not bad. I'm actually really worried about this Executor right now because if this Executor is Resto Chesto and it can get the Chesto Berry back, then that means that it's harvest, just like a Trevenant. And I'm really not going to be able to stall this thing out. On top of that, it's pretty bulky too. Like, I can take it out with Vanillish, but I can't switch into anything off of this thing. So something's going to have to die so I can get a free switch on it. But luckily for me, he actually took the Executor out. I would have had a lot more trouble provided he would have kept that thing in, so this is actually a nice little break for me. So at this point, I'm going to go into Ditto. This Ditto actually has absolutely no real purpose on the team. I mean, it's Silly Saturday, so I just figured I'll pick him because he had the posture ability, so I can kind of fool around turning into my opponent's Pokemon, but it's not going to do any work at all. It's really just a joke character on the team. So he did go for a Aromatherapy predicting Toxic, but he was faster than me, so the poison's still on him. At this point, I predict he's going to Aromatherapy again, so I want to scald him. Hopefully I can get that little damage off and the burn after he heals from the poison. So he goes back into the real threat of his team, the Executor. And that is not good for me. So I'm just going to let this thing fall so I can go ahead and run Vanillish. Because I didn't have anything that could switch into that thing safely. So now that I'm here with Vanillish, I want to go ahead and go for an Avalanche. Should hit him for a pretty decent amount of damage. And it looks like he's setting up for the Leaf Storm again. So I'm going to go ahead and Ice Shard. Oh, but no, it did not kill. Ooh, he did Reflect instead of the Leaf Storm. Okay, I'll take it. Had he did the Leaf Storm, with the amount of health I had after the Stuff Rocks, he would have killed me. So that's pretty lucky of me again. So appealing for us to get together and sing, sing. Okay, so it goes into volume. I do not want to handle this thing, but I can actually wall it a little bit if I put it in the Whelmer, so let's go ahead and do that. As predicted, he went for the Iron Head, so at this point I want to substitute. Ooh, he did a Thunder Wave. Luckily for me, it did not paralyze me right then, because I know he wants to close combat now. And close combat will do serious damage to me, even if I have the Ether Light on, so I definitely don't want to get hit by one of those things right now. Also, it's good to note that doing close combat to the substitute, he still gets to drop some status, so there's a chance I'll live this close combat now that he's dropped his stats. Let's just hope I don't get paralyzed. And I do not, so luckily for me, that kind of planned out. So, what will he switch into next? He wants the Florges. That's fine. I'm just going to pick anything for Whelmer because it's paralyzed and low on health. There's nothing he can do at this point. It did a great job and took care of the Cavalier, which was a huge threat. So I have no complaints. Now, what would be a good thing to switch in right now? I'm thinking the Slurpuff, but I'm really worried that a Moonblast will just wreck the thing. At the same time, if I Belly Drum and Switch's Berry kicks in, I'll be unburdened, which doubles my speed. And since my speed is at 200, double will be 4, so I kind of want to see if I can manage to do that. So let's go ahead and go for the Belly Drum.
Ring, 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 banana
See if we
phone.
can get that 4 times attack.
Ring, 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 banana phone. I've got this feeling so appealing for us to get together and sing, sing. Ring, 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 banana phone. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding.
Actually, down in the chat was the move I
It
used
grows in
before was
bunches.
taking power
I've got my
poison,
hunches.
and I
It's
told
the
him
best.
no, was actually
Beats the
taking
rest.
power.
Cellular, modular, interactive, modular. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
So it goes into Ninetales, which is
Ping,
smart
ping,
because
ping,
he was
banana phone.
trying to counter the fact
It's
that
no
Playrough was buried,
baloney.
which is
It
resistant,
ain't
but I
a
also
phony.
carry no
My cellular, bananular
I was still going to
phone.
go it no matter what.
Don't need quarters, don't need dimes to call a friend of mine.
So at
Don't
this
need
point, he
computer
goes into
or
off
TV
target.
to have a
Now
real
this is
good
really
time.
risky
I'll call for
because
pizza. I'll call my
if I
cat.
miss with the
I'll call
Playrough,
the warehouse.
he can
Have a
kill
chat.
this
I'll
thing
place
with
a
a
call
Moonblast.
around the world.
And
I'll
we're
really
both
get
actually
me
saying,
Beijing
and he had said to me in the chat too, he's like, I need to hit with this move for it's good damage, which we both kind of agreed with, but since I got the Playrough and got that thing out of the way, I should take out these next 2 threats with no problem.
Play that thing.
So it goes into Jealousy. Those things are usually tanky and bulky, so I'm assuming that the skull that carries won't kill me. So even if I didn't miss this Playrough, I was more than positive I could have taken a hit from him and attempted another. As far as Florges goes,
It's a real
I
life
know
mama
that
and
they're
papa
used
phone,
especially
a brother and
defensive,
sister and a
and most
dog
people
phone,
don't
a
really do
grandpa
the
phone,
10
and
set
a
like I
grandma
do.
phone
So
too.
a return
Yeah,
time 4
my
is enough,
cellular,
and that would be
bananular
this game
phone,
debut.
banana phone.
If you guys like more of these matches like this, just like, comment, and subscribe. And also in the comment section, please write the type of silly teams you guys would like to see. If you guys request some of the teams that you'd like to see, then I can start doing some of those. And as usual, I'm Retro Bro, and I'm signing out. Hope you all have a nice Saturday.